Okay. So first off, thanks for registering for this study group and for attending this session. Uh, I think all of you are attending Moocable's study group for the first time, and you guys joined us via Reddit, most of you. So I'll just give a
Yeah.
brief introduction and I'll explain how this session will work and how this study group works. Okay. So my name is Junaid Khan. I am a software engineer and I'm the founder of Moocable. Moocable, as you guys must have had a look, is a platform where we help people get in tech using free online courses. MOOC stands for Massive Open Online Courses like Coursera, EDX, Free Code Camp. The idea is that today it's very easy to learn computer science, at least computer science, and become skilled. But there are two major pain points that we observe. The first is that it's really difficult to complete a MOOC on your own. In fact, worldwide statistic is like 90% students do not complete a MOOC. And so like learning on your own is possible, but it is difficult. And the other pain point is that even if you try to do it on your own, there is still a gap between self-education and industry. Making that jump is difficult. You have to, you need to have a good network, you need some form of mentoring and so on. So that's where we come into picture. So Mookable started, it literally started via Reddit. If you go to our subreddit, you can trace our inception. We started with our pilot programs with a few study groups, just like this one. And we got good response and we've been growing since then. Now, before I talk about the study group and what you guys can expect, how about you guys introduce yourself a little bit? Your name, where are you from, your background, education, and otherwise. And again, like feel free. Hindi में बोलना है हिंदी में, English में बोलना है English में. I can see Karthik on my top left. So Karthik, how about you? You introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. So my full name is Kartikan Chandrasekhar. You can call me Karthik for short. I am a native of Hyderabad, and right now I'm currently working for a investment banking firm out of Mumbai. So my basic education background is I have done my undergrad from BITS Pilani. I have done a dual degree program over there. I did an MSc in finance and I did a bachelor's in chemical engineering. So right out of college, I joined this investment bank, Nomura, and I worked in the investment banking, but on the back office side of things. I worked in like two separate teams. I won't get into the depth of the teams, but basically what I've observed over there, and which is the reason why I'm doing this book, is the amount of digitization and automation that I saw in the banking industry is insane. Especially since COVID has started, like since 2020, they have been involved in so many projects. They've recruited so many outside companies, even startup fintech companies, to like basically kind of digitize their own systems and to automate most of the work that I was doing. So when I saw this in both the teams, in the two separate teams that I worked in, both of them, I saw that out of like if you have like some 15 people in the team, there's only like one person, one or two people who are like technically competent enough to understand how to automate the task to a level that is satisfactory for them. So that is where I saw a drawback in my own skill set, and I thought, okay, like now is the right time for me to like upskill myself, and eventually like if I complete this course and really like it, I would also consider doing a master's in like computer science in one of the specializations, especially towards like machine learning side of things. So yeah, this is like I have 5 years of work experience. I graduated in 2017, and right now, as of now, it's in my 6 years proceeding on. So that's why I feel now I'm at that point in my career where it's an inflection point. Either I continue doing what I've learned for the last 5 years, or I get into this automation mentality and learn some kind of skills which will take me much far ahead in the next couple of decades. Because what I also noticed is people who are not able to upskill themselves, they're not able to get the right job opportunities. They're not able to like progress in their own careers like in the way that I've seen in the banking industry as of right now. So that's my basic intro. Yeah.
That's great and nice of you to join us. How about you, Neha?
Yeah, so my name is Neha Singh, and I'm from Chennai, and currently a student. I'm in second year and doing my third semester. My course is BTech, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. So I just wanted to, brush my skills with computer science, so I joined this course.
Great. Monobikas, how about you?
So hello everyone, my name is Monovikas Dev. I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and I'm currently pursuing the fourth year of my BTech in computer science engineering. And as Mr. Junes said, the statistic that 90% of people are not able to complete their MOOC. I am also part of that statistic. I enrolled in many MOOCs in before, but I never able to complete them. So that's why I hope that by joining study group, I get the motivation and the right push to complete MOOCs that I'm interested in. So that's from my part.
Okay, thanks for that. How about you, Mohit?
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Mohit Pardeshi. I'm actually from Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Yeah, and I'm actually doing a BTech in nearby college. I'm doing computer science actually, currently in my second year. So this I've actually got a 2-month internship period for now. So I've actually got a React-based internship right now, which I'm doing. And at the same time, I feel I should do this MOOC as well. I mean, as one of our actually current youth just said that, no, I mean, we are not able to do MOOC individualistically because of less accountability. So I'm one of them as well. So I thought this, enrolling into such like peer group would be a great idea. And since my city doesn't really have such kind of meetups and stuff, so I thought that great. Yeah.
That's great. Thanks for that, Mohit. Dipanshu.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dipanshu. I am a 2021 graduate. I'm currently working in Infosys. I'm preparing for my switch and preparing for interviews. So I guess this would be a best platform to keep myself accountable and practice.
All right, thank you. Srijan, are you with us, Srijan?
Yes, sir.
Srijan.
Greetings, everyone. Myself, Srijan Salis. I am from Bihar, Darbhanga, and I am studying React.js and web development and moving on to backend stuff. That's it.
Right. Thanks for that, Srijan. Ajay Kumar, are you with us?
Hi.
Hi.
I completed my mechanical engineering in 16, and I've tried to learn Java but I could not till now. So I kind of know basics, a little bit basics. Like I don't know all the concepts, but I know class, what is in class and how to declare, and this basic stuff till inheritance, composition, this stuff. But I've never done anything with it. Or I started this course by Tim on Udemy. Tim B, some guy. So I tried to do that course, but I could not complete it. So I know a little. So that's about it. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. And lastly, Hafiz.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
For the moment, I won't be able to open the camera, but let me introduce myself. I'm Hafiz. I'm from Bangalore. I'm currently graduated this year in mechanical engineering, and I'm currently doing an extended internship at a organization here. But I am curious about learning computer science and teaching myself more about the tech world. Right now, I'm also learning front end web development. So I think this course will be a good hands on experience for me for working with a lot of people and being accountable as well. So, yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Hafiz. So, a really good group we have here. And one thing that I didn't mention, and I want to emphasize a lot on, is that one of the principles of Moocable is we want to be very open and inclusive to all kinds of learners. Okay, we've had members who are coming from non-tech background. Okay, we have members who have 2 years of year gap. In one of our groups, we had a member who was in his late 50s who was studying Python as a hobby. So, if in case you feel that your peers are quote unquote much ahead or doing better or whatever, okay, we don't encourage that mindset in Moocable, right? All of us are our own tracks and we are all learning, and that's what we need to focus on. That being said, yes, if you feel that one of your peer has more knowledge, then that person can contribute and help you in a positive way. Okay, so don't feel hesitant or shy or have this mindset that person X is coming from that background, person Y is coming from this background. The point is that all of us are here to learn and study together. Okay, so that being said, I'll explain how this program works. Now, as you guys know, we are studying a MOOC, which is on Coursera. I'm sure you guys must had a look on Coursera. And this course is created by Princeton University. It's an introductory CS course, and as you can like think, like it's a pretty high quality, well taught subject. In fact, the instructors themselves are like well reputed. They have published really good books. You can check it out later on if you want. Now coming to how we are going to study this course together. So as you must have seen on the website, this is a 5-week program on Moocable. Okay, the MOOC itself is 10 weeks long, but we will complete it in 5 weeks, which means that for our study group, the pace is we complete 2 weeks of MOOC material under 1 week. Okay, we've observed that this rate works for most learners. Some find it too challenging or too fast. Some find it too slow also, right? It varies from person to person. But 10 weeks becomes way too long, and I understand that keeping group engagement for 10 weeks is not feasible. Okay, so we are going to go for 5 weeks of group study. So the way this study group works is each week from Sunday, we assign weekly goals. Okay, so for this week, for example, our goal is to complete the first 2 weeks of the MOOC. Now, throughout the week, all of you will be studying the MOOC on your own. Okay, you will visit Coursera, you will study, you will watch the lectures, you will solve the quiz, and then you will move to the weekly assignment. Throughout the week, if you guys feel lost or if you have any doubt, you can ask the question on our Discord server. We have a Discord server and none of you have been added so far. We will I'll add you guys after this group call. Okay. So the purpose of the Discord server is to discuss and even I can post all group related notices on the Discord server instead of WhatsApp. And the link for the Zoom meetings, everything will be shared on Discord server. So that's our channel for communication. So throughout the week, if you have any doubt, we can share and discuss all together. Okay. Just because I'm the group host does not mean that I am the most knowledgeable here. Okay. I encourage members to help each other. That's the best way of learning. And it will also give you a way of connecting with people. Right. As you can see, all of us here are coming from very different backgrounds, and you get a place of meeting and connecting with people. Right. So this is what you do throughout the week. Now, every Sunday at around 1 o'clock, we will have our weekly live session on Zoom. The purpose of the live session is number one, to keep everyone accountable. Neha, did you complete your work? Karthik, did you complete your work? Right. I'm going to be that person. Second, the group host, I will do a walkthrough of the assignment, of the weekly assignment. So before you attend the weekly session, by Sunday or rather before Sunday, all of you are expected to complete all the work, all the assignments and all. Okay? And in case you were unable to solve, in case you were unable to complete that work, on Sundays, we will have a walkthrough of the assignment wherein I will explain the solution myself. Now, the ideal scenario is that all of you complete your work by Saturday, you've submitted your work, and the Sunday session is it's a very brief call. All of us have done our work. There are no doubts, nothing to clarify, and then we move to the next week. In case you guys face some difficulties, Sundays go on the Zoom call, we can discuss and solve it together. Okay, so that's our format on a week-to-week basis. What else? Okay, so I spoke about the Discord server and I spoke about Coursera. So this particular course is freely available on Coursera. Okay, but if you have access Coursera earlier, you can see most of the courses, they provide an option of either you audit the course for free or you can pay for the certificate. The course that we are studying does not have that feature. It's Princeton decided to launch it for free. So you can directly submit your assignment on Coursera itself. Okay. And I'll give a walkthrough of how to do that and Java downloading an IDE and so on. But another thing I want to mention is, apart from uploading your assignment on Coursera, you will also share your work with the group, or not with the group, with Moocable. So apart from Coursera, you will also have access to our own LMS, a learning management system, wherein you guys will log in to your account and submit your work. Same work, everything is the same, but this particular software is just for our Moocable group. I get to learn that, okay, Monobikash has submitted his work by Wednesday. Okay. For this course, you are getting auto-graded feedback from Coursera. But all the courses that we study, we don't have that feature if you're just auditing. So in case you don't have the feedback from Coursera, on Moocable, you get that feedback because you're uploading your work on LMS. Okay. Up to LMS, we haven't, it's not live yet. It will be live in the coming week. And when that happens, I'll let you guys know. And it's very, it's going to be our first, this is the first group wherein we will use the LMS for Moocable. Okay, so you guys are kind of our beta users for that also. Okay, now all of you mentioned your background. That's great. I just wanted to ask how much, or like, do you guys have any background in Java exclusively? Like all the topics that we will cover in this MOOC, do you guys have any background or history with that? Starting with Karthik.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. Yeah, back when I was in college, yeah, I've done a couple of courses in object-oriented programming, and I did learn Java back then. But this is something like 6-7 years back. So it'll take me some while to start off. First couple of weeks, I might be a bit slow or something to re-grasp the concept, but I'm fairly confident it's not going to be an issue, learning issue or something for me. I'll be able to get my pace very quickly after that, after the first 1 week at least.
All right. How about you, Neha?
Yeah, so Java, I haven't started it. I'm just starting Java. I have knowledge of Python and yeah.
Okay. Monobikas.
I never worked in Java. Like I have learned C, C++, and that's it. So I'm now, it will make me learn Java also. Though I have familiarity with OOPS concepts, so that will be a plus point for me.
Okay. How about you, Mohit?
Basically, in my second year, means the recent third semester, we actually had Java OOPS. So I've gone through the syntax. I do have the idea of syntax. Means I've done those few basic projects, calculator, search program, kind of.
All right. Dipanshu?
Yeah, Java is my preferred language. So I already do Spring REST and Spring Boot. I already know that. So I am already working on Java itself.
Great. Ajay.
I have uh, learned basic data, primitive data types, and how to define a class, and I know the concept of inheritance. So till that I know.
Okay. Srijan.
Um, I do not have any experience in Java.
Okay. Hafiz. Okay. How about Nitesh?
Yeah, like I've done, I know the basics of Java and all that stuff, like looping and all that stuff, and arrays I have done a few examples and stuff, but the oops concept I have not done anything.
Okay. So all of you have some knowledge, like some experience with coding in general, maybe in web dev, maybe in Java, maybe in C++. Okay, which is great. In case it's completely new, in case you haven't programmed or coded anything, in that case, it would be a little challenging. Okay. The reason I ask is because the course that we are studying, they have a very unique format. Okay. Yani ki in the weekly lectures, they will teach you stuff. There are videos and they do share resources, but there is a little gap between what's being taught and what's expected of you in the assignment. And in a way, it's good because it makes you work and think harder. But I understand if there is some difficulty amongst us. Okay. In case you feel that gap or you are unable to solve, do not feel discouraged. Okay. That's by design. Okay. The course has been designed to make you feel challenged and make you think harder. And the benefit of this group is that you are not stuck in that place forever. We have each other to help all of us out of that gap, right? So that being said, I'll just briefly talk about the course and how to, first of all, how to just build your first Java uh, project in case you don't know how to do that. Okay, I'll share my screen. Okay, so as you can see, I started with the first week. I wanted to get a hang of it and understand how they expect us to solve the assignments. It's a 10-week course, like I said, and we will complete it in 5 weeks. Okay. Now, some of you have some experience with programming, and some of you have experience exclusively with Java. So you can, skim or skip over some of the videos if you want. Okay. Ideally, you can like watch all of them completely, but in case you're familiar with the topics, it's okay. You can jump over it. My concern is with the two things. First is the graded quiz, and second is the programming assignment. Okay, because thode videos, as you can see, this is a 32-minute long video, and if you have experience with CS, then some of the topics will be familiar for you. Now I'm gonna jump right to their programming assignment. Okay, so when you want to write and run your Java code, you can use any IDE or any development software you want. Okay. In case it's your first programming course or it's your first Java course, I recommend go for BlueJ. Okay, it's a very user-friendly environment. Okay, BlueJ is basically a software which you can use to run your first write your Java code, compile it, and run it. All of it in one place. If you have experience and if you want to use other, more complex IDEs, feel free to do that. Okay, there is no restriction. But for new learners, I always recommend to start with BlueJ. Okay, I want you guys to spend most of your time on writing code, not on downloading complex software and running your program, right? So I shared this because I think when I had a look at the first week, they did not mention which IDE to use or how to download it. So that's completely up to you. And in case you feel you don't know how to do it, or if you face any difficulty, you can post it on our Discord. I'll explain how to download and run your first Java code. Okay. Now, if you look at the assignments, for each week, they give you a specification page. Okay. And that leads you to their like some other website. And yahan par you can see ki for every week, you have to write a couple of programs. It's not just one big program, but a couple of small programs. Hello goodbye.java, then integers and boolean, like you have to write right triangle wala program and so on. Okay, so these are all small assignments, but a couple of them, like you have to write multiple programs. And our emphasis is on problem solving. Okay, so in case you are unfamiliar with the syntax of Java, but you can write the algorithm or the pseudo algorithm, that is also good. Okay, I want to understand how you will solve the problem. And once you are able to do that, then learning the syntax is very simple. Okay, I feel like you guys will, it's better to discuss everything next week once you have actually started building your own assignments. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time explaining the assignments right now. And I'll just show you how you can write your code and compile it and run it on BlueJ in case you want to do it on BlueJ. So give me a second. Okay, so this is my project for week 1. As you can see, I have written the code for all the exercises. When you start, this will be completely empty, right? And the first program that you have to write is hello world, obviously. And iska code actually the Princeton has provided themselves. Okay, if you look at the specification sheet, all you have to do is copy paste the code. Okay, and then you can compile it and you can run it. Okay, pehla program bahut hi simple hai. All you have to do is copy paste it. Okay, and then once you do that, you can compile it, right? And then you can run the code. Now I'm using the command line. Sorry, I'm using the arguments option, but you can even create an object and do that. Okay, more about that later, how to use the command line and all that will also be explained in the lectures. But I just wanted to show you कि BlueJ से ऐसा कर सकते हैं, right? If you want to use other IDEs, that's your choice. All right. Right. So I think that covers some of the most important topics I wanted to discuss. I just wanted to end this meeting with some remarks. Okay. First of all, this is an online group. All right. All of you guys are great. And I hope that we conduct and behave ourselves appropriately. Okay. On Discord, on the live session, please respect each other. Right. We want to come with that mindset that we all just want to grow and develop. Okay. So keep your, if you have any problem with anything, you directly contact me. All right. This is a very, this usually doesn't happen, but in case there's any problem between students, you guys can contact me and hopefully everything will work fine. Yeah. Second is, please engage with the group and the live session. Okay. In order to make the most of this program, the MOOC as well as Moocable, you guys need to first complete your work and engage with the group. So one of the reasons why, MOOC completion is so difficult is because we are doing it alone and there is no engagement from our side. Okay. That problem can also happen on Moocable. Moocable is not it's not going to just solve that problem easily. You guys have to put in some effort from your side. Okay. And that means सबसे पहला कि Discord server पे whenever that someone asks a question, a relatable question to the course, you guys, if possible, you can answer that question, right? And submit your work on time. And third, attend the live session. Okay. When I started Moocable, I've had conducted sessions wherein maybe in the Discord server, we must have had 20-25 members. But then by the second or third week, no one was attending the live session. Because week 1 ka kaam hi nahi hua tha, so they didn't feel the point of attending week 2. They felt like, I haven't done my work. If I come on the live session, I might be a little embarrassed or it doesn't make any sense. So in case you haven't completed your work, I would still encourage you to join and attend the live session. If you haven't done your work, at least you get to see how we solve the solution, you get to see the solution itself. Okay. And yeah, finally, don't look for shortcuts. Okay, this goes applicable to life in general, but it applies more to Moocable and all the MOOCs that we study. Okay, it's very easy to look for shortcuts and find solutions on the internet. I'm sure you guys know how to do that. But in order to make the most of this experience, try to solve all the problems yourself. Okay, and like I said, in case you feel you're unable to solve it, then attend the live session. Because when I explain the solution, this is an opportunity to ask exactly how did I or why did I use this particular solution. Okay. ये जो session था ये काफी one directional था. It was just me talking and you guys listening. Okay. From next week onwards, I want to change that. Okay. So I want all of you guys to attend and engage with the group, right? I'll add you to the Discord server soon. And please start with the course in case you haven't. Okay, all of you are either studying or working. So, and like I said, we do have we are completing 2 weeks of material in 1 week. Okay, so make the most of this Sunday. I will leave you, like you can decide what study schedule works for you. Okay, but make a schedule before you start the course. Don't just go blinded thinking that we will figure it out later on. Have a schedule right from day 1 and stick to it. All right. In case you have any doubt regarding Moocable or the MOOC itself, you can ask me any questions right now if you want. अगर कोई question नहीं है तो thumbs up भी दे सकते हो. That way I know. Okay. All right. ठीक है. I feel like एक बार course चालू हो जाएगा तो I'm sure you guys must will solve the doubts like that. Okay, so with that, we will conclude this meeting. Okay, and hopefully I'll see all of you next Sunday. All right. Okay, guys. Chalo. Thanks for joining and enjoy your Sundays.
All right. Thanks, guys. Nice meeting you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.